What up? Welcome to the Good Evening Show. My name is Mdu the Party, and today we have a very special artist in the building, Maxx Tokeyo. I can't tell you how happy I am to have him here. He's gonna be performing Trapped in a Vibe as well as Dreams in the Attic, taken from his EP debut, TNT. There's so much fire, man, so much fire. But obviously that's not all we got for you on your favorite pop culture show. No! We also got some top 5 music videos of the week, as well as fresh news. That's your weekly roundup of local and international entertainment news on your favorite show. Without further ado, let me introduce on stage our performer for this evening, Maxx Tokeyo.
Trapped in a vibe. I think I'm losing my mind. Cause you said you would ride. You were never there half of the time. Yeah. Now I'm trapped in a vibe. 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 Trapped in a vibe. Trapped in a vibe. I'm trapped in a vibe. I'm trapped in a vibe. I'm trapped in a vibe. I ain't coming home tonight. You said you love me, you lied. You were never on time. You were never with the guys. You were never with the gang, with the band. You only about the likes. Run up a tab, do it for daddy. You and your girls, now I'm trapped in a vid. Fucking your enemies, fucking your friends. I don't know how we got back to my ends. I don't know how bad, I swear this the end. I can't do this again. I've been trapped in the mix, trapped in this cycle. I'm trapped in the. I don't know how we got back to my ends. I don't know how, but I swear this the end. I can't do this again. No, no. Fucking I'm in and I'm out. Feel like I'm trapped in a vibe. It's scary. The feelings gotta bury. Fuck it, I'm out. I don't know what it's about. Cause I've been trapped in a vibe. I'm trapped in a vibe. I think I'm losing my mind. Cause you said you would ride. You were never there half of the time. You never there, never there. I'm trapped in a vibe. 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 Feel like I'm trapped in a vibe. Trapped in a vibe. I've been doing this for long. Not doing what I want is average. I gotta do what's needed for the fam. We gotta relocate to a mansion. Big moves to the back end. The dollies are constantly dancing. Rockstars, gangsters, catch me in the game for practice. Big drips, saucing all over the atlas. Snakes in the grass, had to cut them down. You could've been the illest, that's past tense. You could've been the realest, that's past tense. Trapped in the vibe, you ain't been around. You niggas all front, and I ain't talking busy, but I know my nigga been around. Then my niggas in the front line said you were right, it was lies. Never there half of the time. I'm trapped in my mind. You're trapped in a vibe. Said you were right, it was lies. Never there half of the time. Feel like I'm trapped in a vibe. Feel like I'm like.
That was Trapped in the Vibe by Maxx Tokeyo, taken from TNT, his debut tape. My boy, well, and it's a fire bloody tape, boy.
Thank you, fam.
Welcome to the show, Kazi.
You know I'm glad to be here, bro. I've been waiting.
Word, my G. Listen, let's get into it, dog. Trapped in the Vibe is a jam. What is it about? Because we're not gonna make it that we think it's what is it about?
Trapped in a Vibe. It's about two things, right? It's about being stuck in a cycle of like your own cycle. You know, you create like sort of like conformities around your life, and you decide like, yo, this is how I'm gonna live. This is how I'm gonna live. And you just get like trapped in that almost routine.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just about feeling, you know, encaged in cool things, like going to the club and buying shoes, and you know what I mean, doing all these things, and the vibe is now like almost like suffocating.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle now.
You know, so like it's really just about that.
Yeah.
Just about that. Yeah.
It's a hot song, hot take, man. But for people that don't know Maxx Tokeyo, who is Maxx Tokeyo?
I'm a Southern African alternative artist. You know, I'm an entrepreneur first. You know, that means I've been making money before I've been making music.
Word.
That's what it really means.
Yeah.
I'm a designer. I went to Vega. studied design and art direction.
Okay.
That's like a passion of mine. You
Yeah.
know, that's like and I feed that into the music.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really who Maxx Tokeyo is.
Words. Now you mentioned in that you do other multimedia things. What projects are you involved in beyond music?
Music projects or?
I don't know, man, because I know you shoot videos as well.
Yes,
yes, all of that.
That's also part of my entrepreneurial thing. You know, because I do art direction, I dived into film, I dived into production. I partnered with Michael Habakwe, who's known as Isla on the streets. You might know. Yeah, he's doing great things now in Joburg. That's what we went to Joburg to even initially do.
Indeed.
So he can push his sort of like production career and become sort of like this icon. You know what I mean, and it's happening.
Now you're also based in Joburg. Do you need to go to Joburg in order to realize the dream, or what's going on there?
No, that's something I thought I had to do.
Yeah.
And even before then, I mean, I was in Joburg because I was going to school at Vega. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to school, and honestly, for a creative, you do. Like, for a creative, you need to feed on more. You need, you know what I mean? Like Coca-Cola to be around, or Vans to be around, or you know what I mean? Crocs, even a brand like Crocs. You need brands to be around, ready to feed into your ideas. So as a creative, definitely I needed to be there. But later on, I realized I can't go to a place to try to break into an industry. I should rather just build my industry at home, because that was the problem. People are, you know, think I need to go to Joburg so that like my stuff can play on MTV Base or so that whatever. But like really, you just need to build your industry so that MTV Base recognizes what's happening in Botswana and respects it and gives it that due respect. That like, yo, we need to play 5 artists from Botswana on, you know, on this basis. So, so that's
we're gonna get more into that on the business end of this music thing,
Facts.
But before that, Maxx, listen, I've heard you before this debut tape. I've heard you on different tapes before. Just in case nobody else has heard you. Where have they heard you? Because I know you're on that track with Pete the DJ, Dan T.
You know what I mean?
A hot jam,
I ain't gonna lie, man. I set the fire in the booth.
You did?
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Did.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but everybody knows I set the fire in the booth. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Like, I'm an underlying force in the industry. I've been writing music for artists. I did what was it? One of Dilla's projects, the old one. It wasn't 26667, the one previous. Trafficker. Wrote a lot of music on that. Recorded and did the first mix down in the engineering for that whole project. I was on 2 of Ski's projects.
You're on Obado's project.
I'm on Obado's project. Moholo, like. I was actually on there with Twisted Butterfly, Nova, this young producer who works with Zuchi Coke Dope out there. I brought the beats from here. And that's when Faded Gang was still like a glimmer. You know what I mean? We cooked up in the studio. Ski was recording us. Like it was lit. It was lit.
Now they say Faded Gang is coming back. How you feel about that?
Those are my niggas. I'm too close to talk on that. You know, I can definitely say that they did something huge for our industry. Like it was big. You know, but I know that when things tear apart because of like the personal, it takes more than like a check or you know what I mean, a possible like, you know, like to bring you together. You know, some people might be like, you know, 50 bands, but you know, you said that thing and you know, can't take that back. You know? So I have to wait and see. I don't believe it. They're gonna break my heart. You know, if I start getting all tapped into it, they're gonna break my heart. So I just have to wait and see. And I love them individually. You know
I think they did well individually.
They did well individually.
You know, if they come back, all 3 of them, I think it'll bring back the entire Faded music group thing that they had going on, because they also had the likes of Trippie Ray in there. They had
Remy was
Bankhead, Remy was in there.
You know what I mean?
I know Gino also was in there. Isla was in there. So you know,
it was. I feel like. We were just, it was a young time. I was almost in Faded. That's crazy. If I tell you that's another story for another time. I was almost in Faded, but like, I was in Joburg. I had to think about my own situation as well. You know,
and I think you thought right, because look at you right now, fam.
Now we're here, right? We're talking
good decision.
Good decision. But collectivity is like, we need to come together. So in terms of Faded coming together on that front, I would love to see collectives,
Yeah.
groups, teams of
Yeah.
people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if
The likes
and
of
that,
FME, they're
yeah,
doing the right
FME,
thing.
that
Gully
those guys
Boys
are
are
like,
doing the
those
right
guys
thing.
are really. I have to give a hand to them. Like they're holding it down.
Yeah, let's not talk about everybody else. Let's talk about you, fam. Now, I know you have insight, fam. I've had this conversation with you before. Now, I want you to break it down for us, fam. What do we need in BW in order to compete globally? Because we do have fire artists here. What are we doing wrong?
Okay. There's a couple of things that we're doing wrong. It's not all our fault as musicians. Like the industry is based off of accountants, musicians, you know, a whole vast amount of people. I think what we could do right is number one, come together, build this industry before we try to sort of pick at it.
Yeah.
Before people want to, you know what I mean, hit a lick or,
Yeah.
you know, let's build something where people can eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like your greediness can take over. Let your greediness take over later. You
When
know what I
there's
mean?
rack.
When there's actual money for us to feed on. Let's get the brands to respect us as artists. Let's get these establishments to respect us as artists. And then we can start talking about all that other stuff, you know, who's getting paid what and whatever. So that's one, definitely mobilizing. And then number two, recently I've been thinking like, I believe we need to call our sound something. We need to make a sound that we can all agree upon and decide we're calling it this. And that just to say that we need to brand what it is that we're doing. We've all been making great music out here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? All of us. Dilla, Obado, you know, like everybody. Like everybody's been making great music, and you know, not to cut everybody else. I also love Bangu. You know, I love everybody. All these guys have been making great music. It just, it's not sticking because it's everywhere. It's scattered. We need to bring it together so that we can have a Spotify playlist. Call it this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have an iTunes. That's how we're gonna have force.
Yeah.
You know, momentum.
How
But
do we
when
do
it's-
that? Because I think in order to do that, it's a matter of production then. Because
It
you need
is.
to have a sound you can identify with, right?
Yes.
You maybe have a season where these are the producers we're pushing,
Yes.
and these are the producers everyone is working with. Everyone just has to have a chance to work with these producers, and this is what we're doing, right?
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Definitely, the producers need to give us more Tswana beats.
yeah. Okay.
We just need the beats to be banging and Tswana. That's
Yeah.
we're not asking for too much.
Yeah.
And then the artists need to come with stories that relate to Botswana.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because yes, I understand you went to the club, you got lit, and then you met a girl, she was your ex. I understand that story, right? I understand.
You're reciting every single lyric of every rapper alive, dude.
Facts. You know, I understand that story.
Yeah.
But how is that in the context of where you are? Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's hot out here. Like, all the things that.
It really is hot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? that are about us, that are about Botswana. You know, I feel like that's what artists need to highlight, and that's what will make it pop, man. That's what the world is looking for. They're looking for a piece of Botswana. They're not looking for, you know, just anything.
They're looking for the cradle of life.
They're looking for the cradle of
Now
life.
it's time, fam.
Facts.
Yeah.
I believe that. So that's on those two fronts, I believe. If niggas come together and we decide to call this thing something, brand it, like wear it.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Brave World first came out, I was like, this is something we can all agree on.
Indeed.
Like we can all wear our
Yeah.
flag
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but before we don't want to buy that, some of that stuff at starts, you think it's out of fashion or you know it's
Yeah.
behind or whatever, but that was a thing. So I think, yeah, man, that's what I think.
Word. Very wise words, man. Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I try.
Big. Now let's go back to the music, man.
Alright, let's
TNT, the project. You have some
Yes.
fire tracks. I really like it from track 1 all the way to the end.
Thank you, man.
Ungrateful is my favorite song. You didn't perform it today, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
next, man?
What next? Right now, I'm discovering the sound because I decided that I'm not gonna sit and complain about like where the sound is at. I have a collective 4 dimension and with producers and a whole bunch of people, you know, and we're on the journey to develop a new sound that we can all agree on.
Yeah.
You know, that we can all agree on. So there's a project coming out, a 4 dimension project coming out.
Right.
I don't wanna give you the date
I
yet.
think you should. The exclusives. Come on, baby.
Okay.
Share.
Okay, you did talk to me. You did tell me about the exclusives.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
December hopefully Christmas we'll have it all done.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's a vibey project. There's some house songs on there. You'll be shocked. You never know. You guys, like, don't limit me, guys. Or you'll be
Don't box me in.
or you will be sadly disappointed. It will hurt you. You know what I mean? So we've done that. I've done some Afrobeat songs. I'm working with an artist called Poptain from Zimbabwe. Like, I'm going to Mozambique to work with 2 artists from there.
Words.
Like, so yeah, it's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be a vibe.
It's gonna be fire. So I'm developing that sound and trying to find, something that we can all relate to, and then same time I'm working on the project for the collective. 7 Days of Summer, Yves Saint Guan, Iceland on Rouge, OG Fuzzy, I mean, I could drop names. Twisted Butterfly on the way. Like, it's a problem. A whole lot of hot artists that have been working.
Drop some serious hot artists in the underground. That
you
really
know what I mean? If the people on the outside, the commercial people don't know, like those people write songs and do a whole bunch of things for the people on the top.
Maxx, we ran out of time, but fam, thank you very much for gracing us today, dude.
It was great, bro.
You're a real one.
Thanks.
You're a real one.
Wait.
That was Maxx Tokeyo. Stick around because he's going to be performing Dreams in the Attic at the end of the show. Get his tape, TNT's debut tape is out. Also, you heard it right here, first time on the show. December 25th, we got a new project coming out, man. Up next, we got the top 5 music videos and, of course, fresh news. Let's get it. What it do, baby? Welcome to Fresh News. In this section, we look at local and international entertainment news. So let's get it started, man. We're going to start it off locally. After 10 years of being out the game, the champ, the MC Africa champ, Nighttime, aka Sibu, Sibu Nights is set to drop a new track called Barakat, and he features South African heavyweight rapper Reason, and he dropped a short clip of the item, and it looks so clean as. So Nighttime, we're happy to have you back, Brody. Our second story of today from the local corners is Dintle on the track. Remember, we had him here on the Good Evening Show, but Dintle on the track has done something remarkable, something spectacular. He's now checking other waters. I'll do more hip hop in 2 seconds. Arawako, I say, I'm a piano. He actually dropped an EP called Corrupted Files, and it's all I'm a piano. You can find it on the internet, on his SoundCloud, data file host. You know the drill. Our third story of the day, which is quite perfect because 3, Fade Gang. Is it really back? Banty was out at the meeting and he brought out Balatlava Blanco, Main Dilla, as well as Oabile to perform with him. And the classic song, Why So Faded, was performed. And while they were on stage, they mentioned that they are back. I don't understand this thing of them being back, what it means. Are they big back for good or what's going on? But all I know is that they just might be, because apparently they've been in studio and Balatlava Blanco tweeted that this new Fade Gang song is going to be heavy. I don't know what song it is, but I'm ready for it, is all I'm saying, man. Our fourth story of the day is from the ladies of the Bida. Betty Hart, our favorite poet and songstress, has released a swimwear line that she's recently started sharing on her social media, adorning her famous friends such as Zenzele Hirschfield and our diamond Nunu Ramokhoti, captioning her work as, "We are a group of women in arts and sports, etc. And we have grouped ourselves as according to what the universe throws at us. And we are here for the sisters doing amazing. Big up to Berry Hart. I can't wait to see my girl in it." Let's cross over to South Africa. Independent film Losing Lerato from South Africa has grossed 4.1 million rands in the first 5 weeks of its release. Now, the movie is an action thriller about a successful young black man who takes matters into his own hands by kidnapping his daughter after the law and the mother of his child try to separate them. Kagiso Mudupe, who is an actor and a poet and now well-renowned director, is set for great heights. Congratulations to Losing Lerato. In the music world, Kulichana's long-awaited album Planet of the Have-Nots drops on the 15th of November 2019. Now this comes as news after the legendary Motswako Lista dropped a video for Ichu, where he features Casper Nyovest. I know a lot of people who can't wait for this album, so can't I. Let's get it. Kulichana, 15th November, Planet of the Have-Nots. Now let's check out some new music that's out. Bobedi Bantitse a song called Malatia, which is a follow-up to their single Time. Abstract has also released something called GOAT, aka Greatest of All Time, aka Meh Goat. Luke Tokeyo features Kego on a song called Ape Shit and is produced by Francois, aka Fat. It's a hot one, make sure you check it out. And then Munga K released a song called I Wanna Make You Feel Beautiful. Make sure you check that one out, as a vibe. That's all we got for you on Fresh News, your weekly roundup of local and international entertainment news. Next week we'll be back with more. Don't forget to share, comment, and hit us up with some of that content. If you're a musician, hit us up. Let's plug you. Now let's go check out the top 5 music videos of the week. Yo, let's check out the top 5 music videos of the week. Starting off with a brand new one that just dropped. It's by Miss Abby. It's called Vacation and it's directed by Director Mo. Check it out.
It's about time I had some fun. I've been working hard this year, just need to get a break. It's about time I took a few days off. Too much pressure on my side, I gotta catch my breath. I say, boss lady, please let me go. Stop breathing down my neck.
Our second music video of the week is by Berry Hearts featuring Feleng. It's called Teletsa. Kavera. Our third music video of the week is by the heaviest own in the game, Big Star the Dawn. The name of the song is The Heaviest Drop. Oh, check it out.
Yeah. It's Big Star the Dawn, the heaviest stone of all time in any language. Yeah. Team GC shit right here. One time Oabile. One time Big Star the Dawn. Yeah, Big Star the Dawn. Yeah, what up? Check it. The Dawn is back. And I've brought some raps. Yeah, all I ask is give me live drums, keys, a bass, guitar, and sax. I release my style, the heaviest drop. A week later, rock the city, now the kid on the charts. Hot in every block, every extension, every phase, all the way from Makalodi to Pox. Fresh up out of patience with these fakes and cloud chasers.
Our fourth music video is by Stress Makatini featuring Lil Crest. It's called Fifi and is shot and directed by Prince Tom. Local is Lacquer.
I wasn't myself for the past few months, nobody noticed it. Don't know why now, got it, they always be calling me. Already dead inside, mad again, they keep on killing me. Cannot define of how I survive, cause this is a god they're dealing with. The last born, so I don't trip when I'm the last thing on your mind. I forfeit my emotions, because they always decline. They wanna see my demise, apparently it's taking some time. I'm a black man with a big ego, of course I'm one of a kind. And I came up with a big dream and I kill beats every now and then. I came quick so I won't quit with my head high and I never dip. Look, I'm too dope for my age, and I try hard to abstain, but I F the game only for your sake. And better move back, I'm ruthless, or some apart.
Let's check out the fifth and final music video of this week. It's by Randy Slick. It's called Bantata. Bro, what are you doing? But okay, check out the video.
The beat tap.
I've been quiet for a minute, I admit it, but clearly niggas still need me where they need the buzz. What you really done when I took a look at the tracks? Features on features, bro. We all know who versus get body bag. Man, it's stitches on stitches. Hold up, my niggas. I wanna tell you, that's what my mama said, but he's a mama's boy. Let me get him up the head. Why so nonsense? Mascots pick shit. Bugalo, vuvuzela, that's that noise pit. Walk from a distance, never really bite shit. Wish I could really say the same for his master. If he didn't know, Bantat. Now you about to know, Bantat. Hey, mute, baba, mtele, tele, uba, tele.
girls! Thank you very much for hanging out with us on the Good Evening Show tonight. I hope you enjoyed everything we have for you. Shout out to Maxx Tokeyo for gracing us with these presents and that fire music. I enjoyed the music videos and the entertainment news as well. If you like the show, you know the drill. Comment, share, holler at us, do all the right things, man. From my team out here, Moana Pictures at Black Network, also the sound guys at Ben Chaye, also my producer Jade, and obviously the guys that gave me the money bag at Diamond Dust. Let me show you what I got in here. Oh, Diamond Dust, Diamond Dust. Thank you very much. Have yourself a good night.
Yeah. Where my dreamers at? Where my dreamers at? I got dreams. Yeah, yeah. From the 267 to the O, I bodied every feature on the way. The OGs try to tell me, little nigga, you a cold. I didn't listen, I got how to 8 day, cause I'm fucking up the game. Why these rap niggas drown in they wave? Looking like mice in a maze. Drip too hard, it's the same. Bitch, I put the bomb in the bay. When I'm with the nigga, talk to me nice, you don't wanna catch a fade. You don't wanna be the nigga on the opposite. Now you lack a confidence, trust me, you don't wanna catch a straight. Cause my bullets hit the whole damn venue. Picking through the game like a menu. I remember spending all this rack when I didn't have it. Trying to put together dreams in the attic. Shutting off the power when I ran through. Gotta make more truth for the top with a vent through.